Welcome to Stony Finance Lab channel.
The Road to Retiring by 40 by Gianni Loffredo. In this presentation, I will talk about the road to retiring early. I will discuss the financial concessions a person would have to make early in life to be able to retire by 40. I will discuss the investment strategy to get there, the pros and cons to consider, and financial analytics to support the advice. Normally, people plan to retire in their 60s. This overview will provide guidance to be able to retire earlier in your 40s and have financial freedom. I will start with a quote from Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of all time. He has made billions with investing, and he is the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. I made my first investment at age 11. I was wasting my life up until then. I like this quote because it talks about the importance of not only investing, but investing early. Keywords. Here are some keywords you will hear throughout the presentation. Frugality is the quality of being economical with money. Investment or investing is the action or process of giving up money for an asset in hopes of making a greater return on your initial investment. Broad market low cost index fund is a diverse group of stocks which is a representation of the market as a whole. Simple interest is interest calculated on the principal portion of a loan or the contribution to a savings account. Compound interest is interest calculated on the initial principal, which also includes all of the accumulated interest from previous periods. Financial return is the money made or lost on an investment over a period of time. Target audience. My target audience are graduating college students. Based on monthly nationwide averages, the average expenses of renting a one-bedroom apartment while having a new car, expenses of eating out, all additional expenses such as utility, rising fuel costs, insurance like car and health, cell phone bills, travel, and other miscellaneous expenses, it totals out to about $4,000 in monthly expenses. With the goal in mind of retiring by 40, the advice would be to cut these expenses in half to $2,000 a month and invest that $2,000 monthly. Some ways to save that money every month would be renting a studio apartment instead of a one bedroom, not buying a new car, but buying a reliable older car outright and not having any car payments monthly. Cutting back on meals and entertainment expenses, shopping for the best deals on phone plans and insurances. All of these combined will help you save $2,000 monthly to fund your investments. Now you're taking your first steps to retiring early. The quote I chose for this slide is by Benjamin Franklin. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. I like this quote because an investment in education is the best way to obtain a good job and make yourself valuable to employers, which will ultimately support your plan. The goal is retiring by 40. Pros and cons. The simple goal is to cut expenses when you are young to be able to create money to invest that will ultimately grow and give you the opportunity to retire early. There are pros to retiring early, like less stress, being able to pursue life's passions, travel, and added family time. However, when there are pros, there are also cons that can derail your plan and goal, like disability, illness, interruption of employment, and other unexpected expenses. Investment vehicle and strategy. Simple interest versus compound interest. Since we plan on retiring at 40, we won't be using retirement accounts like Roth IRA. Instead, we will be using traditional brokerage accounts for no penalty when withdrawing at 40. TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, and Robinhood offer commissions-free investing. You can use these investment platforms to invest in a broad market, low-cost index fund like SPY. It would be investing in the stock market on a group of stocks that is low cost to the investor, but has a track record of 10% annual returns on average over the last 30 years. The return a person would see would be compounded interest, meaning it is based on your initial investment plus whatever profits your investment gained in the past previous periods. This is more beneficial than standard simple interest that is only calculated on your principal investment. Attached is a simple chart showing the difference between simple and compound interest over time. Clearly, you can see the compound interest has a more positive financial impact for the investor. An example of compound interest is if you deposit $1,000 into an account that pays 1% annual interest, you earn $10 after 1 year. Thanks to compounding interest, following years earn a percent on that $1,010. Analysis of return and risk. By investing in broad market index funds, there is a higher chance for the funds to prosper and make money. However, the fund will not make gains greater than the market since you are invested in the market. The risk is lower than other investments such as options and cryptocurrency, as it is a fund that is diversified over many stocks and not just one. In the graph, it shows how the investment of $2,000 a month for 18 years at an average rate of return of 10% annually with a standard deviation of 14.5% is applied to 3 different situations. Best case scenario of potential $5 million over the course of 18 years. The average potential of $1.1 million over the course of 18 years, and the worst case scenario of a loss of $130,000 over the case of 18 years. Mistakes to avoid and principles of success. You made the goal, stick to it. Always make the planned monthly investment. As time passes, it might be mentally harder with new life events to stick to the plan. Remember, this is a long-term plan. Do not take money out early as it will hurt your compounding interest. Don't panic sell if the market shifts. The market doesn't always go up, but statistics are on your side as previously mentioned. It has an average positive return over the last 30 years. Don't follow the next hot tip out there. Just stick with the diversified fund, and that is where your investment will be safest and steadiest. Summary. In summary, the key takeaways from this presentation are that if you want to have a goal of retiring by 40 years old, you have to invest for 18 years. The key to your success is frugality. You will have to live lean for 18 years. Look at your expenses and save where you can. Turn those savings into an investment towards your goal. Invest in a broad market, low cost index fund, as the stock market has a 30-year positive return on the investment track record. Stick to your plan. It might be easy to start the plan at 22 years old, but as life unfolds and life changes, there could be times that it is difficult to stick to your original plan. However, if you do, you will achieve your goal and be able to retire by 40. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.